Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 12th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody had a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at these storm systems here moving across the country. As you can see, we got one little system here that brought the precipitation to portions of the East Coast. Monday is now well offshore in the coastal water, heading on out toward Bermuda. Got a little bit of activity across southeast Canada, which will move into the northeastern U.S. Got a storm system here out in the California region, kind of stretching to the east coast. The central of the U.S. Portions of the last frame there, you'll see it jumps over the portion of Texas. The storm system here will get ready to bring some severe weather. Already occurring some over Texas and Louisiana. Some tomorrow across portions of the south. Got another severe weather outbreak coming for our central and eastern U.S. for Saturday and Sunday. We'll talk about that in tonight's video as well, plus your local forecast also included. Also, we got another storm system here, portion of Montana through Washington, Oregon State, back into the eastern Pacific. And you can see some scattered activity across South America and across eastern Pacific and South Central Pacific as well. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, as you can see here, we got them showers and storms here, portion of Indiana down to Mississippi to Georgia. Also portion of the coastal waters, also down into the Gulf. We got critical fire weather issues from Texas all the way into Nebraska. Mixed precipitation from portion of South Canada, stretching through Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico to Utah. Also to Washington, Oregon State, portion of Nevada, and also California. We got a flash flooding potential possible for flash flooding across southwestern areas of California. Got lots of heavy snow in much of California and also portions of Nevada. Also in the portions of areas of Idaho. Also in the portions of Arizona, Utah, portion of Wyoming, Washington State as well. And also we got thunderstorms and showers on coastal areas of Washington State all the way down to Southern California. Even got some shower activity across Southern California and also into portion of Arizona and northwestern Mexico and portion of the Baja region of California as well. Alrighty, otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, you can see here on your Friday forecast, you can see the severe weather breaking out from portion of Minnesota all the way down to Missouri, to Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, and Arkansas region. We got thunderstorms and showers stretching to the Ohio region as well, and also down towards northwest Georgia, also down in Louisiana, back up to Kansas. Shower activity from portion of Iowa and into portion of Minnesota, Wisconsin, also Michigan, also around Lake Erie and Lake Superior, and also South Canada. Then we got freezing rain possible here across South Canada, stretches through the Dakotas, also in portion of Minnesota and Montana. Mixed precipitation there as well, right in Montana all the way down to Colorado, Nebraska, and also a portion of Iowa and Minnesota. Then we got snow flying from Montana to New Mexico to Arizona to California up to Oregon State, Idaho, and portion of northern and northeastern portion of Washington State as well. Mixed precipitation through Washington State to Idaho to portion of California and also Southern California, Arizona region. More mixed precipitation also, like I said, from Oklahoma all the way through the Dakotas as well. Alright, we can go pockets of heavy snow from Washington, Oregon State, Northern California region also. Even got shower activity along portion of Washington, Oregon, and California coastal area. And you can see a little bit inland up here in Washington, Oregon State also during that time frame for your Friday. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, let's move on to the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, you can see we got some special weather statements for North Carolina, portion of southwestern Virginia, eastern Tennessee, and much of Georgia. Also again in portions of areas of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Severe thunderstorm watches in effect for central and eastern Texas. Also portion of Louisiana and southwestern Arkansas. Still got the river flood warning from Arkansas to Louisiana to East Texas. Red flag warning from Texas all the way up to North Dakota. High wind watches are in effect for portions of Oklahoma, also in North Texas, and a couple counties in northwestern Arkansas. High wind warnings in effect for West Texas and the portions of New Mexico with red flag warnings there as well. Alright, we've got wind advisory for portions of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, also much of California with winter storm warnings in the pink. Winter weather advisory is also in effect there as well. Also winter storm warning, winter weather advisory for portions of the following states. This includes areas of Arizona, New Mexico, also portions of Colorado, Utah, portion of Wyoming, Idaho, portion of Montana, Washington, Oregon State, California, and Nevada regions as well. Also, we got a little bit of free flash flood watches in effect for southwestern California, as there's some heavy rain will move into that vicinity. Alright, we got some small craft advisories from up here around the Boston area all the way down to the New Jersey, Delaware region, and then again from portions south California up to Washington State. Gale warnings further out in the Atlantic coastal waters. Small craft advisory around the Alaska area. The Hawaiian Chain Island. Wind advisory for the central and south, also around the Alaska area, and freeze and spray warnings in the blue. Alrighty, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. Okay, this is for your day number 2, which is Thursday. Marginal risk of severe weather for a portion of Mississippi through Birmingham, Alabama. Also in the portion of Columbus, Georgia, Dalton, Alabama, also Tallahassee, Florida, and excuse me, general thunderstorms from near Tallahassee all the way up to Evansville, Indiana. Then a little bit of general thunderstorm from portion of Washington State through Portland, all the way down toward Redding, California, San Francisco, all the way down to San Diego, and a few pockets around Salt Lake City, Utah, and also around the Phoenix area as well. Alright, let's take a look at the tornado probability for your Thursday. 2% around the Columbus, Dalton, and portion of Alabama region. Damaging winds. 5% in the Brown in that vicinity there. Across portion of Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. And the hail probability, same locations. Alright, let's move on to your Friday forecast. Outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Severe weather outlooks. Alright, you can see we got general thunderstorm from portions of Fargo, North Dakota to Duluth, Michigan, and portions of Dalton, Alabama to just east of Houston. Then we got marginal risk from New Orleans to Minneapolis, Minnesota to Fort Wayne, portions of Indiana. Then a slight risk from La Crosse, Wisconsin, all the way down to just northeast of Alexandria, Louisiana. Then we have from Jackson, Mississippi, all the way up to Peoria, Illinois, for an enhanced risk of severe weather. The probability should be 5, 15, and 30%, and the significant area will be in the the red slashed area, the yellow slashed area for severe weather for your Friday. All right, let's move on to your Saturday outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. As you can see, we have a slight risk from Cleveland, Ohio, all the way down to just south of New Orleans. We have a 30% from Jackson, Mississippi, Alexandria to Dalton, Columbus, Georgia, also Atlanta, Georgia, also into portions of Chattanooga, Tennessee, also Mobile, Alabama. This is where the enhanced risk for severe weather, marginal risk will outline the area on Saturday. And let's take a look at day 5 as the severe weather shifts east. Alright, we got a line of severe thunderstorm. We'll move through Scranton to portion of Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, also down to Richmond, Virginia, Virginia Beach, Roanoke, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Wilmington and Charlotte, North Carolina regions, Columbia, South Carolina, to Charleston, Savannah, to Tallahassee, also just west of Jacksonville, Florida, and just east of the Atlanta metro area. You will be in a slight risk. Still would not be surprised to see maybe an enhanced risk still could be added later on. Right now, I'm still going to go with the slight risk at this time. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And make sure you subscribe if you have not already and like these daily updates.